So yesterday I did this tempo run and it was like, beat me up a bit. Like I woke up feeling my hamstrings sore and my body's sore, and there's a million excuses I could have to not go running right now. But I'm gonna get it done. I'll go out for like an hour and just, if it's not there, I maybe come back early. It doesn't matter. At this point, I just keep plugging. So here we go.
Hi there, and welcome to my YouTube channel, The Long Run. I'm Jeff, and I'm training for a sub 250 marathon at the age of 53. I'm calling this project Sub 250 at over 50 because I like the sound of it. And I want to prove the point that runners who are a bit older, like myself, can still press hard with aggressive running goals. So right now I'm in the hardest stretch of the marathon block. The fatigue is starting to build up, and every run is starting to feel a bit like a negotiation. I have picked up a few niggles, a few aches and pains, but I guess it's nothing too serious. Along the way, there's always the little voice saying, take a break, take a day off, give the body a rest. And our brains are very protective for a good reason. So sometimes we need to listen to that voice, but at other times, I think it's really just fear. And we can put limits on ourselves and our own performance if we always just listen to the voice. So I'm trying to ride that line, play the inner game, and try to keep the effort high through these final weeks. So Strava thinks that I'm getting better, and that's encouraging. I still don't believe I can run a sub 250 right now, but I'm starting to feel more confident. After the special block that I featured in my last episode, I ran a pretty hard workout 3 days later. It was 3 kilometers at marathon pace with 1 kilometer at 90% marathon pace. And I did that 6 times. So I managed to hold around a 6:25 pace. So that's just around a 2:49 marathon pace. So that was pretty tough. And, I don't think I'd quite recovered from that special block. And so it was really satisfying, and I think a positive sign that I was able to dial in that marathon pace and hold on for those 3K repeats. The next workout was an LT run on Tuesday. So this is following John Davis's tornado plan, and the paces that I was running for that workout were based on his recommendations. So Davis uses a percentage-based approach to pacing. So at first to me this seemed a bit overly detailed. So for example, he prescribes runs at like 103 to 105% marathon pace. It seems like really precise. So for me, I think it's a point of reference. I'm not going to get too caught up in it, but I like having those reference points, and I'm not going to try to force myself into those paces, but at the same time, it's interesting to see, what he's prescribing. And in some ways it's pushing me a little bit outside my comfort zone, which I think is a good thing. So overall, it was great to complete nearly 50 minutes of work at LT pace. If I go back to the beginning of the training cycle, if you watch one of my earlier videos, I was struggling to do 25 minutes at actually a much slower pace. So it's good to see that there's been some improvement. Hey guys, so it's Sunday afternoon and I'm all set to go out for a long run. So it's going to be a couple miles warm up and then 20 miles at 90 to 95% marathon pace. So this is going to be a super challenging long run, fast run. I've got 150 grams of carbs in my belt. Super concentrated. This is like 6 gels. And then I brought along another bottle with just water, because you can't only drink this. You need to be taking in water at the same time because this is so concentrated. And yeah, I guess that's it. I'm not going to take the camera for this one. I need to focus. Give you a report when I get back. Let's do it. All right, so the long fast run is complete. It was certainly a struggle for a little while there near the end, but on the whole, I managed to maintain a steady fast pace for the whole run. I was hovering between 640 and 650 minute mile, which is quite a bit faster than I normally pace my long runs. In fact, I think this might be the fastest long run I've ever done in my life as a training run. Yeah, so lately, I've been navigating some rough patches, hitting a few low points, but this run and a few others that I've had have been really good, and it just shows that when we keep plugging, when we keep showing up, it does pay off. We can be rewarded for our efforts. So we just got to keep playing the mental game and reminding ourselves to stay on track as much as we can. So I think that's it for me today. Really enjoy making these videos. I appreciate the comments from you guys. Give me an update. Let me know how your running is going. If you have questions about running, I'm glad to offer my 2 bits. The next video will be a Chinese New Year special edition, so we'll have a change of location. So look out for that one. Until then, I'll see you next time. Bye for now.